Hey, how's it going? I almost didn't unmute there because I clicked unmute and I must have missed the button. That would have been bad. Yeah, more cookie clicker tonight. Loud motorcycle, ignore it. I'm saying that to myself, ignore it. And I didn't. Was gonna stream cookie clicker yesterday, didn't have time. So doing a short cookie clicker stream tonight. And hopefully we'll still have time for some Captain Toad treasure tracker as well. Maybe. No guarantees. Continuing Luigi's Mansion 2 on Friday also. Next Friday. Let's start with the snack break. So when I start or end with the snack break, it's like, well, it's not a break, but whatever. They're cookies, so we're going to start with that. And plus, it'll give more time for the cookie clicker thing to run in the background. Because I feel like it wasn't... I thought the Steam version runs in the background like Adventure Capitalist does. Where it's... I don't know. It doesn't feel like it was, though. Let's see. I'm going to actually see... Where was our count at the end of the last cookie clicker stream? It was at 5 million, and right now it's at 30 million. So I don't think it was. If it was running like at a much decreased rate. Yeah, okay, let's try some cookies. I have two Keebler flavors I've never tried before. I wanted to try this cranberry almond sandies. I like pecan sandies. The idea of having some cranberry bits in there sounds tasty, so I thought this would be good. And I wanted another Keebler thing to go with it, so I got these fudge-covered graham crackers, which sound like they will be very basic, but probably still good. Just crack it. It's a tight seal. Open that one. I'm gonna open both of them right now. Keebler does have good fudge, so probably it'll be pretty good. Their fudge rounds are good, and then the graham cracker will add some different flavor to it. They never want to close the same way they were open. These sorts of cookie cases. But I mean, remember anyone watching might be too young to remember this. I say at the elderly age of 26. No, do you remember when cookie packages, they used to just open? There was no resealability. I don't know when this came about, but it was like, I want to say late 2000s is when they started doing that. I think Nabisco was doing it first. And now it's just like commonplace. I don't like that the Keebler elves are CGI now. They're all CGI now. They couldn't at least do like a painting or something. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a little 2D character. It could be at least be like a. Like this looks like such a cheap model. That looks like a character from Food Fight. Like. It could look more like the cover, the poster for Food Fight. Like, the characters on that look alright. So we got a cranberry almond sandy. Tougher than I remember. Not a very strong cranberry flavor. Very much an old person cookie. I think I prefer the pecans too. Although, well, I say it's an old person cookie, but like I said, it's a very tough bite. But I guess what they do, this is probably something that would go better with like tea or coffee. I got some coffee right here. It's not a dipping coffee. And so probably old people get this, and they just let it soak, and then they can just like, it turns some mush in their mouth. And that way they can still eat the hard cookies. And the fact that this is harder probably makes it like get softer in the liquid easier, I think. That it's that type of cookie. Where if you got like a regular chocolate chip cookie, it might not get soft as easily. Maybe. I don't know. I'm a little underwhelmed. I didn't really get any cranberry from that at all. I was excited for the cranberry aspect of it, but not a strong cranberry flavor. I like cranberry. But this doesn't really hit that spot for me. But they're fine. I prefer pecan sandies. I feel like the flavor of the sandies, that like buttery flavor, is more present in the pecan sandies. Maybe because pecans bring out that flavor better than almonds. And here's one of the deluxe grams. Incredibly soft. Yeah. Again, kind of boring compared to like a fudge stripe. The fudge is still good, but the graham cracker flavor, it's fine. But the nice buttery cookie they use for fudge stripes, I think, is preferable, in my opinion. Both of these are like C tier Keebler cookies. Fudge Stripes is A tier. Not necessarily S tier, but I don't know. Does Keebler make any S tier cookies? Keebler's good. What do they have? I mean, I knew that they have a decent replica of Samoas and Thin Mints, so they're good for that. I do like the texture of these. They kind of melt in your mouth a little. They're very they're a crunchy cookie, but they the bite is almost powdery. So that's an aspect I like. The flavor is just okay. I think I maybe like it a little bit more than the cranberry almond sandies. Largely because of the texture. But yeah, maybe if I was hungrier, I don't know. I'm pretty underwhelmed by both of them. I knew the deluxe grams, like, they're pretty much what I expected. But yeah, underwhelmed by the cranberry almond sandies. I feel like you'd be better off making cranberry cookies at home. Get the nice big chunks of like dried cranberry in there. I love dried cranberries. I feel like cranberries are maybe a little underrated. I don't know. All right. 1 second. Oh, all right. Let's play Cookie Clicker. Wait, there's a golden cookie. Got it. Okay, we're in it now. We're playing Cookie Clicker. There was a golden cookie, so I had to start. We're going. So here we are. We're almost at 50 million cookies. So we got to do some spending. Should we go for 5 more banks? I feel like we have enough. I feel like we have enough for 5 more banks. Well, maybe. I don't know. The price goes up. Or should we get our first temple? That would be half of what we have right now. All right, let's see. The prune juice is cheaper. All of these are cheaper. We should do all these before the temple, I think. Although that would be a good start. You know what? Fuck it. Let's start with the temple. Whole new thing here. Achievement unlocked. You have your time to shine. 1 temple. Your time to shrine. I almost missed that pun. Tomorrow's wealthiest people will be calculated by their worth in cookies, praise economists. Well, I am worth... It doesn't say how many cookies are in the pack. The reason I did the snack break at the start is because I figured, sometimes I'm eating throughout the stream, but if I'm eating cookies during a Cookie Clicker stream, that's at least on topic. But I don't actually feel like eating any more of these. I don't know if I'd ever seen the temple before, but I feel like I had seen the rocket though, so maybe it's new, I don't know. Okay, let's get prune juice. Gets me going. Or did that one Goosebumps episode. Yeesh. I kind of want to get 10 more cursors. Can we afford that? That would be... Alright, let's do the prune juice first. Let's do... the iron mouse. I didn't read what it said, but whatever. And then let's do 10 more cursors. All right. I think those were some good purchases. We still have more we can spend. Child labor. Factories are twice as efficient. Well, we're clearly not going for the moral route or anything. It is cookie clicker. Oh, I was hoping those would be cranberries. Factories are twice as efficient. Cheaper, healthier workforce. Okay. Cookies found to make penguins less hungry. Let's do it. Achievement unlocked. Enhancer. Purchase 20 upgrades. Awesome. We can still afford... We could afford more grandmas. That'd be 2 million, which is cheaper than the kitten helpers. I think we're good with the amount of grandmas for now. 50 is good. I doubt we would be able to afford 5 more banks. It's about half that much, maybe. 25. No, we can't afford it yet. Less than that, but I don't know. I wonder if buying them in bulk like this is cheaper. I don't know. Look at the kitten helpers. You gain more CPS. Clicks per second? Cookies per second? The more milk you have. And where does the what does that metric, that aspect come from? The more milk I have, where do I get the milk? Meow, may I help you? Click to purchase. That's fun. That's like the one that's like that. Is this the same? You gain more CPS. This is the same thing, just more? I don't know. Well, anyway, I'll get this. And now I can't really afford anything. Oatmeal resin cookies would be 10 million. I guess that's the next cheap thing to get. Well, I can still afford 10 grandmas, but I don't know if I don't want that. We could get the oatmeal resin cookies, get the million fingers, the taller tellers, peanut butter, yeah, these 3, and then 10 more cursors, and then a temple. Those are our next purchases that we're going for. It's gonna take a while to get there, I think. How much would 10 banks be? Like 25 million, which is more expensive than all those we just said. Maybe that would be after our next temple. I don't know. Cookie shortage strikes town. People forced to eat cupcakes. Just not the same, concedes mayor. I like cupcakes better, I think. I would say it depends, but I don't know. Cupcakes are pretty good. Those little mini cupcakes. I did a video, Oh, we're here already. Alright, oatmeal raisin cookies. Cookies production multiplier plus 1%. No reason to hate these. I don't like oatmeal raisin cookies. Wow, it's going up fast. Alright. Need another 10 million. Or 9 million, I guess, because we're already at 1 million. I feel like I talked about these. The Space Dunk Oreos. Did I try those on stream? I don't remember. Why do I feel like I did? I don't feel like I would have, though. Anyway, oh, golden cookie. There were like these. There was a promotion. It'll all be over soon, Grandma. And some tie-in games, which are rare these days for especially snack promotions. I'm gonna put on my hat because I don't know what's up with my hair today, but I mean the hat's kind of was weird too when I was I wearing that during the Luigi's Mansion stream? I feel like it was the brim is weird. Wouldn't look that straightforward like that. Oh, achievement unlocked. Affluent Bakery. Bake 100 million cookies in one ascension. Awesome. Oh, let's get the million fingers upgrade. Multiplies the gain from 1,000 fingers by 5. Clickety clickety. News Most Bakery something something. There are now museums dedicated to your cookies. What do we need now? 11 million, right? What was it? 14 million. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed! I've been seeing that clip around recently for some reason. That little voice line of Wario saying, oh, I missed. Missed. I don't know why. Weird. Anyway. Taller tellers. Banks are twice as efficient. Well, I only have 5 banks, but... able to process a higher amount of transactions. Careful, though, as taller tellers tell tall tales. What? Is that an actual warning, or... Now we need 21 million for the 10 more cursors. Indentured servitude, says Grandma. And I recorded a video looking at the weird tie-in stuff for the Space Dunk Oreos, but since I haven't been putting out videos, Cookie Licker 106 set to be this year's most popular baby name. I haven't edited it or anything. Right now, what I want to do with the channel, the anniversary video is so out of date. I mean, or so behind, and I still have not really worked on it very much. My goal right now is to get it out as soon as possible, and then just not start the schedule up again until October, when I'm gonna just do like Halloween videos throughout the month. And then from there on, it'll be consistent uploads again. But hopefully if I finish the anniversary video on time, I can use the time between then and October to put out some videos I don't really have a place for, like that Space Dunk Oreo video. And some others that I just recorded because I wanted to, but I didn't have a place for it in the schedule. But that's out of date now too. That I don't know how old that promotion was, but what do we need right now? 21,000? God, we're not even halfway there. I'm gonna eat another fudge gram, deluxe gram. They're not even called fudge grams. Too similar to fudge stripes, maybe. You know what it occurs to me? I named the Twitch stream today Adam Sandler and Cookie Click. I always try to come up with something just like that suggests that it's close enough that you can tell what the game is without looking at the Twitch topic. But also not just boring. Even if it's like, it's basically like coming up with a YouTube description. But more, there's less room to, like, I think the YouTube description today I just wrote like a thought. I can't really do that with the Twitch titles because I want people to know what the game is. What makes cookies taste so right? Probably all the they put in them. It says anonymous tipper. Chocolate. Not allowed to say chocolate, I don't know. A national day has been created in honor of your cookies. Anyway, I wrote Adam Sandler and Cookie Click as the Twitch stream title. And it occurs to me They don't really click in that movie. It's not a computer movie. It's a TV movie. It's about, I mean, it wasn't a made-for-TV movie. They played on TV a lot, probably. They have a remote. I guess some people would call a remote a clicker, but you don't really click it. Like, for example, I got my Garfield phone here. Sitting over here. Now this is not the same thing, but these have the same types of like those rubber buttons. Listen to that. There's no click. Now when I put down the receiver, there's a click, sort of. I need to find a place for this. I want to have it just off screen all the time so that if I get a call, I can pick up the Garfield phone. Because it totally is functional as a phone, and I can just use, yep. Hello. But yeah, there's no clicking. They call it click, there's no clicking. Why call it click? God, that's a lot of cookies. We're almost at 21 million now. So I don't know where that came from. Maybe it's a carryover thing, like how, I don't know. Oh, hey, thanks. Oh, wait, hang on. We're about to, no, it's closer to 22 million, I guess. Yeah, maybe the clicker name comes from, like, back when there was a click for remotes. Oh, wait, hang on, alright. Golden cookie, oh, that was just 3 million cookies. That's like nothing. But anyway, here we go. I'm gonna buy 10 more cursors. That's the chocolate mines found to house peculiar chocolatey beings. We'll bring them on up. We can slaughter them for the cookies. And now saving up for another temple. That's 23 million. 23 million. That's not even gonna help us that much, but 23 million. Full of precious ancient chocolate. That's awful. Have I beat the game? I didn't even know you could beat Cookie Clicker. That's news to me. I thought it was an endless clicker. No, I haven't. I guess I'll see. I had never seen the temple upgrade before, but I feel like I have seen the rocket upgrade. So it's not clear to me how much of this game I have seen, but I have not seen everything there is to see, for sure. Nation cheers as legislators finally outlaw lack of cheerfulness. Yeah. I mean, ooh, lucky day. Man found dead after ingesting cookie. Investigators favor mafia snitch hypothesis. Cookie mafia? What was I saying? Was I still talking about click? Yeah, no, my point, I guess. Well, I was trying to think of an example of, like, usually I feel like it's UI stuff that like how phones don't really look like this anymore, but the phone symbol there, well, nah, you can't see it. But there's if you look at your phone when you want to make a call, the phone symbol looks similar to this. Where does this even plug in? So that would be a clicker. That would be like a verbal equivalent to that. Not verbal. Nomenclature. I don't know. Words. trying to think of others besides the phone one. I mean, it's usually phone stuff like that. Oh man, like symbol, camera sort of. But a lot of cameras do still look like that. Like I feel like you would still see cameras like that. Although I don't know. You still see phones like this, right? Payphones still exist. They're not common, but like if you go to a train station, they're gonna have those on the wall. Just in case people need them. Average person bakes 1 cookie a year. Factoid actually just statistical error. Cookie Licker 106. Okay, well, I didn't get to read all that. A lot of text there. Have I gotten to 1 trillion cookies? Maybe at some point when I played years and years ago, because I have I've gotten to the rocket ship part before, and that's 5 billion. So I feel like I have gotten in the billions. It's not it's possible I've gotten a trillion. I don't know. A trillion is a lot though, so maybe not. Numbers are huge. I'm interested to see how big the numbers in this game actually get. I assume they can get pretty big if you just leave it running. I'm actually curious. I mean, I assume there's a cutoff point for how big the number can get in terms of coding. But I'm more curious as to like what, coding aside, if you had the most efficient setup, like the number goes up the highest, what the highest possible number of cookies you could have in the game at this point, considering how long the game has been out, and then how long the upgrades would take to get, and then like to get the perfect factory or whatever. Because you think, oh, it could get pretty high, but like at a certain point it stops getting, I don't know. Numbers can get really high really quickly, but then yeah, there is a delay, unfortunately. I never know how to fix that. Oh, another temple. Let's do it. Let's get it. Now, we could get another temple when we get to 26 million. But we should maybe get the peanut butter cookies? I don't know. I do want to get to 5. It just takes a while. Yeah, sure. Let's get the 5 temples, or if it gets up to 50 million, we'll get the peanut butter cookie first. But anyway, yeah, numbers can go up, get high in terms of what is it called? Exponential growth. Really quickly, but then like, well, actually, I guess if it's exponential growth, I do play Minecraft. This is the soundtrack is the same composer, right? Fun fact that probably people know. Yeah, I've got a long-running Minecraft series on the channel. That's probably the game I've played the most. I've done a few streams, usually of like maps and stuff. It's also the longest running series on the channel, but I don't upload it very consistently, even when the channel is uploading consistently, just because the episodes can take a long time to edit sometimes if there's like a lot of people in it. And I think the Minecraft videos are better when there's more people. It can be chaotic, but oh, golden cookie. I guess if it was exponential growth, then it probably would get pretty big. I mean, that was a stupid thing to say. It would just get higher and higher. You would get to the biggest, like, unfathomable numbers pretty quickly. But this isn't really exponential growth. Is there anything that... I don't know. Another temple. It's at the next one costs 30 million, so they are getting pricey compared to the peanut butter cookie upgrade. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying, but oh, the statistical error, Cookie Clicker 106 has produced 194.09 million cookies in their lifetime is an outlier and should not have been counted. That's a Spider's George joke. I mean, the developer of this game is on Tumblr, so... The creator of this game. The, person who wrote that post, the Spider's George post. Spider's George? Oh, achievement unlocked. Click Olympics. Make 10 million cookies from clicking. I make 1,000 per click. I was gonna say, God, I haven't clicked that much. The person who wrote that post, pretty funny writer. I really liked their podcast. The Horse and the Rider. Very, very... it reminded me of, like, Douglas Adams type of thing. I was thinking of a few things with the number growth thing. I'd seen a Vsauce short the other day. They've been making a lot of good shorts. And maybe that's where they've been probably making TikToks or whatever, and now they're on YouTube Shorts. I don't know. I feel like a lot of YouTubers have gone to TikTok, and then some of them will come back and post the TikToks on YouTube, but then otherwise it's like, where'd they go? His accusations of cookie abuse are only vile slander, reveals celebrity. Okay, if you say so. Anyway, they had a short that was like... the exponential growth they were talking about in the short was actually about statistics, which makes more sense. It was the statistics of how likely it would be for everyone on the planet to blink at the same time. It was like something in however many billion years or whatever, like... Oh, another temple. So we got one more temple to get. Sort of what I was asking is sort of like similar to asking like, what is the highest possible number someone could count to feasibly? One of my oldest videos, I don't know, I don't think it's... Actually, no, this one is still up on my channel. News... ASAP. Oh, wait, I can get 10 more cursors. Wait, no, that's one cursor. God, they're expensive now, huh? 10 more cursors would cost 88 million. I had a video called Ryan Counts to Google. That's one of the oldest videos on my main channel. That's just a bunch of, like, it cuts ahead. Oh, I'm on 1,902 or whatever, and then I'm like, oh, There's a little gag that I need to wake myself up, or that I take a lunch break or whatever. It's kind of funny. That's why I kept that one up, because it's more. I think it's funnier than it is embarrassing. As opposed to a lot of the other ones from that time that I didn't keep up, or that are unlisted or private, whatever. But that sort of explores that concept in a humorous way. But what in an actual way? Has there been a record? Is there like a Guinness record for highest number counted to? That wouldn't. It doesn't sound very interesting. But it would be a feat of sorts. Let me drink some of this orange soda and Skittles drink. I didn't like the Skittles drink that much, but I mixed the little bit I had left into this orange soda, and it's actually alright. It tastes alright. There's that world's fastest talker. They used to do commercials and stuff. They would probably be able to count faster than like a number per second. But then again, when you get to the bigger numbers, those take longer to say. Oh, lucky 2 million cookies. Wow. I'm so ungrateful for those golden cookies now. Doesn't help me at all. Explorers bring back ancient artifact from abandoned temple. Archaeologists marvel at the centuries-old plastic fork. What does that mean for the lore of this game? Are we how much time has passed since I clicked my first cookie in this game? In the world of this game, how much time has passed? Because obviously we're building an empire here over time, but I just thought we were doing it real quickly. Like the Lemonade Stand episode of Phineas and Ferb. But maybe this is what we're seeing is over the course of decades, centuries. It would be centuries, would make more sense. I like the little graphical details, like the fact that when you buy the cookie upgrades, different cookies appear when you click every now and then. So the more cookie upgrades I get here, they'll probably appear as I click. The milk changes color over time. I don't know where the milk comes from. Like, is that runoff from the factory, or like... It gets higher and changes color. And then these are the amount of cookies going by per second, I think. 79,000. But although the number doesn't, behind me, doesn't seem to be that much more when I'm clicking. Like, there's not much, this doesn't change, so. As opposed to, I think when I started, I felt like when I clicked, one would fall. Maybe I'm wrong about that, actually. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of the ones that when I click, appear there. Alright, here's our 5th temple. So now we're saving up 50 million for the peanut butter cookies upgrade. I'm wondering when we should buy more grandmas or something. Maybe we should keep each thing here 10 apart. So, all right. You know what? Let's get 10 more grandmas. Until we get up to, I don't even know. Maybe we should be exponential. So 5, 10, 20, 40, 80, and then 100. That seems about right. So the mines will just stay at the same. But if we're doing that, the farm should also be there, because we have money for that. Oh, and we can get this upgrade. Cookie trees, farms are twice as efficient. A relative of the breadfruit. Five. Well, this would be the 10. 20, 40, 80. Well, okay. Alright, how about we do this? 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So then it just goes by 20s. So this will be 80, this will be 60. This will be 40. The farms are going off screen now. I can't even see how many farms we have. We've reached our visual limit for farms. I feel like we're nowhere close to getting whatever that next thing. We need 6.7 billion for whatever this next thing is. You get an ultra gel when we get 6 million. Very melty cookies. It's impossible to pick one of these up without getting chocolate on your hands. Or maybe, you know, it's just probably the weather, actually. But it doesn't feel particularly hot in here. Let's get the ultra drill. Mines are twice as efficient. Finally caved in? Yes. Almost all these are like 10 away from where I want them to be. This one is, I think, this one's 20. No. 5, 10, 20, 40. This one's 20 away from where I want it to be. Oh! Achievement unlocked. Reap what you sow. Have 50 farms. Well, I want 60 farms. Alright, factory is at a good place. What's this upgrade? Worker grandmas. Grandmas are twice as efficient. Factories gain +1 cookies per second per 3 grandmas. A nice worker to manufacture more cookies. I think we need one more mine, so let's do that. Sure. Oh, Wizard Tower is what it is. That's interesting that it finally shows up. Because I don't feel like I'm that much closer to it, but... Why does it show up now? That's interesting. Oh, that was weird. The golden thing ran out and I thought I saw something flash on screen. 10 more grandmas. So we want one wizard tower. We're good on temples. We want twice as many banks. Good on factories. Good on mines. We want 10 more farms. Should be 24 million. Good on grandmas. We want 10 more cursors. 10 more farms. 10 more cursors. 5 more banks. 1 wizard tower. The next thing, we can probably afford singular banks, right? So let's do that. Did I miss a golden cookie? Alright, we're good on banks. No more banks in the world. Shut them down. We're good. You gotta admit, all the cookie stuff is a bit ominous. Ominous. Says confused idiot. Ominous. That's how you say that. Says confused idiot. Cookies found to make blowfish tastier, but not less poisonous. So what's the next thing? 24 million. We're gonna get 10 more farms. That's the next thing. Fossil records show cookie-based organisms prevalent during Cambrian explosions, scientists say. Okay. Hey, can't spell cookie without okay. I'm wondering what our ultimate goal should be for this stream. Maybe the 1 wizard tower. Perhaps. I feel like we've reached a point where the upgrades are further apart. Well, obviously. That's always the case. They're always further apart, but then they were, which is, again, I'm saying the same thing. Alright. Oh my god. That's expensive too now. That's interesting. we have 10 banks, and 10 more would be 114 million. We have 20 factories, 10 more would be 43 million. Like, it seems like each one is more expensive. They're only about 20 apart. I guess the difference is these are 10 apart. But each one is more. I feel like that would make a less of a difference. These are so much more expensive, even though there's less of them. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Maybe it makes sense. So we're going for 50 million now, the peanut butter cookie upgrade. And then I guess 55 million, 70 million, and 10 more cursors for 88 million. My hand's already getting sore though. I should have saved the cookie break for the middle of the stream. Cookie break, the snack break, but it was cookies. What do golden cookies taste like? Study reveals a flavor somewhere between spearmint and licorice. Gross. I've wanted to use mini junior mints in cookies, but I'm not sure what cookies they would be good in. I mean, I guess you could do like a chocolate base cookie, but I don't know. They already have a chocolate coating. I feel like something more vanilla based, but like oh my god, we're almost to 50 million already. I don't know. Cookies are very buttery. I feel like that wouldn't go well with junior mints. But there are cookies that would go well. I'm just not sure what. Alright, here's the peanut butter cookie upgrade. Cookie production multiplier plus 2%. Get yourself some jam cookies. Oh, to go with the peanut butter cookies? I did mention jam stripes, or whatever they're called. Probably my favorite cookies, maybe. I don't think they would go well with peanut butter cookies. Although, I mean, you could do a peanut butter cookie, like a peanut butter shortbread base, maybe, for jam stripes. That could be interesting. Although, I mean, I don't know. I think peanut butter and jelly is best in its purest form as a sandwich. When you make peanut butter and jelly flavored stuff, like peanut butter cookies, I don't think go as well with jelly as pure peanut butter does. Because it's sweeter is the thing. Peanut butter and jelly is sweet and salty. They're like, you get the sweetness from the jelly already. If the peanut butter aspect is sweet too, it kind of makes it not as good. Like, peanut butter is sweet, but if it's like a peanut butter flavored sweet thing, like a cookie, then it's not as good as just straight up peanut butter and jelly. Trust me on this. I know it sounds crazy, but they grow great together. What are we going for now? 55 million? How about Oreo cookies? My favorite Oreo cookie was the cinnamon bun Oreo, which I realize is basically just It was like a cinnamon cookie with a cream, with the like regular Oreo cream filling. I think it might have been a sort of cinnamony or, I don't know. What did I realize about it? It was basically this other type of cookie. What other type of cookie was it? Oh, yep, you can see the peanut butter cookies popping up now. I mean, Oreo markets all these flavors as like crazy. Oh, it's a cinnamon bun flavored, but it's just a cinnamon cookie with like cream filling. That's pretty normal. So normal, in fact, that it's really just, what is it? I swear to God, I remember, I was like, realized at some point, oh, these are just this, but as Oreos. I wish I could remember. I feel like there's another cinnamon cookie with cream. I mean, the only thing coming to mind is oatmeal cream pies. Those are sort of cinnamony. Those are great. See, why is the factory the thing that comes up first? What about by ones? Well, they're all there by ones. I don't know. Whatever. When I mute this, oh, it just minimizes it. I mean, these are all maxed out. Like, I can't see them get upgraded anyway, so. Maybe when I get the wizard tower, I'll do that. This is bothering me. I can't figure out what cookie it was that reminded me of the Oreos. The wild berry Oreos were also good. Oh, genetically modified cookies, 400 twice as efficient, all natural mutations. Comedian forced to cancel cookie routine due to unrelated indigestion. Can't even make jokes about cookies anymore. What's this world coming to? The wild berry Oreos were good. Chocolate, they were just chocolate cookies with a berry filling. Was it wild berry? Something berry. But yeah, those were good. Those are the two I think of the most in terms of. I think I had made some truffles. I was on a truffle kick in high school. I was making truffles for a few weeks. And bringing them to hand out to people at school. And I haven't done it again since. Because I don't really have anyone to give them to. But I remember I had really wanted to make some out of the cinnamon bun Oreos at the time. Because there's like, whatever recipes I was using, they were probably from, this was during the beginning of the BuzzFeed Tasty era of cooking videos. How that changed the cooking video landscape for a bit. Now I feel like it's all cooking videos are more TikTok centric. Like, here's what I'm making. Slap it down. The exaggerated reaction. Oh! Never had anything like this before. You gotta try this. Minor cookie-related incident turns whole town to ashes. Neighbor city is asked to chip in for construction. Chip in. Chocolate chip. Scissor-resistant credit cards. Banks are twice sufficient for those truly valued customers. Why does that give me Coke so delicious vibes? Oh god, when I start playing that again. I mean, I love that game, but I was getting so angry at that last day, and I just quit. I don't know what's gonna happen when I jump back into that. What is this? The Heralds? Hang on, I'll look at that in a second. Hark. Next thing we get is 10 cursors. We're far off from the wizard tower, so we might end with just getting that wizard tower. That feels like our goal for this stream. Although I don't know, if we get a few more upgrades, maybe it won't be so far off. Because we're actually not that far from 88 million again already. How's that possible? What was I talking about? Oh, truffles. Whatever it was I was using. There were some Oreo truffle recipes, and I used... I think a lot of the truffles I was making were like marshmallow fluff based. And I tried to make, I was like, oh, I'm gonna make a fluffernutter truffle with peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. And like mix them together, but I mixed it too much and it just became one thing. So when I put it in the fridge, it was just Reese's peanut butter, which I think usually people make with powdered sugar and peanut butter. But yeah, they were like spot on Reese's truffles. Hello. Oh, here we go. 10 more cursors. Achievement unlocked. Of mice and men have 100 cursors. So what's next? I think we wanted 80 grandmas, so we're good with that. So I guess what's next would be the coconut, just the upgrades. We're gonna get all these upgrades until we get to the wizard tower. Most of these upgrades will come up before the wizard tower does. Pretty much everything up until this cat. I like having them evenly spaced. We could also, I guess, change it so that it's... Since this is 100, these could be 90, 70, 80. Wait, what? 90, 80, 70, 60, 50, 40, but that wouldn't be good. Because Wizard Tower would be so far behind. I'm fine with this. I like the 1, 5, 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. I like that. You mean if I named it Open Sesame's Bakery? What would that do? What kind of cheats are we talking about? Like, I don't want to cheat too much. Oh yeah, I was looking at the tens. So it's just 330 million for one tower. That's not as far off as I thought at all. So 100. So we would get all these upgrades before we get to the wizard tower. Either way, though, I still think that would probably be a good place to end it, because then I don't know. Well, we could no, I don't know. I mean, this is the one rocket costs less than I thought the wizard tower initially cost. So maybe we should just go up to that first rocket. Actually, that could be good. Let's see. We'll see how we feel when we get the wizard tower. But so far, we're going for 100 million right now for the coconut cookies. Just try it. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, I'm liking. I'm enjoying. Experiencing the game as it was meant to be experienced. So it would depend on what the cheat does. I don't want to ruin my run. Heralds. Interesting. I guess I'll find out where these come in. I made some truffles with cream cheese as well, but not as shelf stable, obviously. So marshmallow fluff was like a good base. I have another one of these sandies. Not sure why they're called sandies. Other than that they are very brittle and kind of sandy. This is getting harder to believe when the celebrities say they haven't eaten a cookie in their life, because the planet is like 90% cookie now at this point. To the point where we're about to go into space looking for cookies. Oh, this is a cookie ecosystem. All right. Oh my God. We have our pick here, actually. What would be the most efficient? I'm assuming coconut cookies, but I don't know. +2. These are all, yeah, these all do the same thing. And then Billion fingers multiplies the gain from 1,000 fingers by 10. Well, what did 1,000 fingers do? Wait, ascend? No. Ooh. There was a good cranberry in that bite. I think I already... Yeah, I don't think I should ascend yet. Stats? Alright, here we go. 1,000 fingers. Master cursors gain +1 cookies, plus 0.1 cookies for each non-cursor building owned. Which isn't that much. It's 200, 300, 315. So that'd be like 31.5, if I'm doing the math right, cookies, plus 31.5 cookies for each non-cursor building owned. That's really not that much. Let's just get the coconut cookie. Cookie production multiplier plus 2%. Flaky but not unreliable. Some people go crazy for these. That was a good Sandy. There was a... I feel like I'm talking about sandwiches when I say Sandy. There was a really good cranberry bite in that, which is what I was wanting from these. Oh my goodness. Maybe that first one I ate was just dud. But I don't know, the second one was just alright, too. Until I got that big cranberry bite at the end. It's a good textural difference too. It's like a raisin cookie, but good. It's got that soft, those soft bites, those chewy bits that raisin cookies have, but they actually taste good. What do wrath cookies taste like? Study reveals a flavor somewhere between blood sausage and seawater. Wait, what are wrath cookies? Because it said golden cookies before it tasted like licorice and something else. Are wrath cookies like golden cookies that I don't want to click on or something? But nothing's going to take away my cookies, so I don't know. Yeah, that was just a golden cookie. Just how extensive is the cookie pantheon? Theologians speculate about possible goddess of puffins. What? Why is it a cookie pantheon? Other than the game is cookies, but excuse me. Because then it said puffins. News, flavor text not particularly flavorful. Study finds. Hey, neither of these cookies. Nah, the sandies are nice and buttery. It's just, I think the pecans complement it better, and the cranberries would complement it well if they were more present. Spores bring back an ancient artifact from a abandoned temple. Archaeologists marvel at the centuries-old sculpted emerald. That's different. It said like plastic fork before, right? Sculpted emerald makes more sense. I mean, a lot of this is clearly like some of the same stuff, but they just like replaced one thing. They got probably like a list or cycling through. And another cookie upgrade. Let's see. Macadamia nut cookies. They're macadam delicious. Now we just gotta wait like another 100 seconds. That's not that long, actually. I'll say one word, just one. Cookies. Reveal celebrity. That's how Joe Biden's gonna start their next press conference. Getting political. News. Theists of the world discover new cookie religion. Oh boy, guess we were all wrong. Guess we were wrong all along. See, that feels like the first part of that thing they said before about the cookie pantheon. Oh, I guess. Hang on. There was an I guess moment. When are they gonna make a Pretzilla clicker, News. Unsightly lumps found on scorpions near cookie facility. They pretty much always look like that, says biologists. I think they've been bought out. The biologists have been paid by the cookie industry. I should have done live censorship there, bleeped out when I said the P word. Gonna have to remove this stream when I'm done and re-upload it with only that word censored. If you don't know the inside joke, it sounds like I'm saying something worse than I actually am. Watch Clubhouse Games, 51 Light Classics series. It's a good series. I didn't mention all the Garfield stuff behind me, did I? It's not usually here. I'm going through my collection. There's a big stack of stuff right here. That's actually not what this is right here. This is like my stuffed animals. They're usually on the bed, but I moved them to make way for Garfield. Here comes Garfield, as they say. Look out. You gotta look out. I want another Sandy. Do people play this game on their phone? That would be Cookie Tapper. News. Ook says interviewed orangutan. I like that news. I feel like the more of these I eat, like I'm getting better ones. That first one I got was just did not have anything I wanted. And I'm getting more of what I wanted out of these the more I eat them. News. Cookie factories involved in chocolate weather controversy. CNN should make an idle game. IDLE. Called Jake Tapper. Where you just, well, flavor text pretty spicy lately, study finds. Okay, that's different. You tap on CNN news anchor Jake Tapper. Maybe they say something every time. What was that thing that they said? Oh, let's get the almond cookies. Sometimes you feel like one of these, sometimes you don't. That's an Almond Joy reference. Peter Paul reference. Epic Peter Paul reference. What was that clip of Jake Tapper I saw recently? I don't watch CNN or anything, but there was a clip. Oh, sugar lumps. Because you baked 1 billion cookies in total, you are now attracting sugar lumps. They coalesce quietly near the top of your screen. Under the stats button, you'll be able to harvest them when they're ripe, after which you may spend them on all sorts of things. Achievement unlocked, world famous bakery. Oh, I didn't see what, wait. Bake 1 billion cookies in 1 ascension. Awesome. Wait, what the fuck are the sugar lumps? Oh, this? I have 0 sugar lumps. Sugar lump is coalescing here, attracted by your accomplishments. Hang on. Alright. Hazelnut cookies. Tastes like a morning stroll through a fragrant forest, minus the clouds of gnats. They coalesce quietly near the top of your screen under the stats button. That's the count. Do I have to collect them? Or does it just say how many I have? Level 0 cursors. 0 extra fingers granting +1... plus 0% cursor cookie per second. Click to level up for 1 sugar lump. How do I... 20 hours? In real time? Wait, surely not real time. Sugar lumps can be harvested when mature, though if left alone beyond that point, they will start ripening, increasing the chance of harvesting them, and will eventually fall and be auto-harvested after some time. Once a sugar lump is harvested, another one will start growing in its place. Note that sugar lumps keep growing when the game is closed. So real time. Well, shit. We're gonna come back to this game in a few months, and we're just gonna have a stack of sugar lumps, I guess. That's a thing for future. Oh, and these also have sugar lump upgrades. What if I mute it? Can I still do the... Oh, interesting. It's still right there. History books now include a whole chapter about your cookies. I think I was right about the lore being like this is actually hundreds of years passing as we play this game. Recently discovered chocolate temples now sparking new cookie related cult something 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 thousands of something says. Cookies slowly creeping up their way as a competitor to traditional cookie currency. Cookies may soon replace cookies. I mean, there are the golden ones, so. If you coat them in a metal, then they wouldn't go bad. If we can use cookie loans on the rise as people can no longer afford them with regular money. If we can use I don't understand how currency works. Because coins are based on like a nickel is worth about as much as it represents. Like this much nickel metal that's in a nickel is about 5 cents. Although I don't know how that can work because the worth of metals surely goes up and down like stock prices, I would imagine. Or not stock prices, but like the value of things of materials goes up and down. I'm just gonna sound stupid. I'm you know what? Why am I talking about currency? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. What I don't get, I mean, we're kind of doing this right now, but the fact that, like, cryptocurrencies and stuff like that have to be mined. It's all made up. Like, why? I don't get it. Why would someone need to do, I think, essentially this, right? What I'm doing right now is that that's just my imagination of how it works. I am imagining mining is like this, where it just, like, number go up. That's what I'm imagining crypto mining is like. Just from the sound of it. I don't actually know anything about it. I know it. But this isn't stressing out my computer. But then again, it's not really tied to anything. So maybe that's the part that... Maybe that's... It's not about that it stresses out computers. It's that it takes a lot of energy. Yeah, I don't get that at all. Cookies found to make velvet worms tastier. It's all made up. Why can't you just say... I mean, no, obviously you can't just say, oh, you have this much, but it's like... It's distributed. Why would you need to mine it? You could just... say... this person has this much, or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. Walnut cookies, plus 2%. Some experts have pointed to the walnut's eerie resemblance to the human brain as a sign of its sentience, a theory most walnuts vehemently object to. Oh my god, 2 million per second. This is very good. We're gonna get to 100 million again in no time. Let's go. Alright, that's fine. We made a lot of progress there in those few seconds. So we're gonna get to another 100 million pretty soon. They get the cashew cookies. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hi, Garfield. New species of wolfmen discovered in distant country. Yep, tastes like cookies, says biologist. Why are you eating them? Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? $92. $93. Cookies have been named a part of the world wonders. $94. $95. $96. $97. $98. Let me count in real time. 98.99 and 100. I was counting so fast you couldn't hear it, but I was saying every number that passed. Cashew cookies. Let me tell you about cashews. Cashews are not nuts, but seeds that grow out of curious red or yellow fruits. I mean, what even are nuts? Which can be eaten on their own or made into drinks. The shell around the nut itself contains a nasty substance that stains and irritates the hands of whoever handles it for too long. But that's okay, since now that you've read this, you'll make sure it doesn't get in the cookies. Oh, you've already eaten how many? Okay then. What? Why would it? But it didn't get in the cookies though, right? Why would it? Alright. I don't feel like that affected the cookie growth too much, but... Oh, you were kidding? You do get it? Pretty funny, huh? No? One of my favorite Homestar Runner jokes. Don't miss tonight's biopic on Cookie Clicker 106's Irresistible Rise to Success. So if the sugar lumps grow every like 24 hours, and I don't check this for another... Let's do the math on this. At most, I will not revisit this game for another... And I'll just let this run while I'm doing this. Assuming I do Lego Worlds next week, then there would be Grand Theft Auto 3. 13 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, Well, so 1 week from... Yeah. Yeah. So 7 times 13. $91. So we would get... By the time I next open this game, there should be at least 91 sugar lumps collected here. More or less. Movie canceled from lack of actors. Everybody's at home eating cookies. Laments director. Oh my god, it's Cookie 19. That was an awful joke. Like just a lame joke. I'm assuming the sugar lumps are collected after a day, it says, so. And next Cookie Clicker stream would be in at most 91 days. Or at least 91 days. I think it's been 8 days since the last Cookie Clicker stream. And then the next one will be in 91 days. So pretty significant. But it seems to be running really slowly in the background. Maybe I'll just keep this game open sometimes and not, like, touch it, because I want to just play it on stream, but... Although... Then I might get, like, achievements for, like, numbers of cookies. Which I also would want to happen on stream. So, I don't know. Does it say the, Oh, wow. Oh, whoa, oh, look at that. 11 million cookies. I think the rate of cookie growth slows down when the game is closed by quite a bit. So rank 1 plain milk, rank 2 chocolate milk, and then rank 3 is like strawberry milk, right? But it looks like blood. I don't know where the milk comes from, what the deal with the milk is. From types of achievements, I don't get it. I like that there's a little pixel art for that though. Alright, billion fingers. Multiplies the gain from 1,000 fingers by 10. Clickety, clickety, clickety. Oh, that's pretty good. We're in the 300,000s per second now. We need 200 million, which is twice as many as we... Oh, boy. But we almost, I think, doubled. So... Almost, kind of. Not quite. So we'll get there a bit quicker. And then from there, it's just 330 million. And I think we will stop at that point because it's already longer than the last Cookie Clicker stream was. I probably shouldn't do Captain Toad tonight. Scientist predicts imminent cookie-related end of the world become joke among peers. So it said something like that. Probably shouldn't do Captain Toad tonight. I keep putting it off, though. But yeah, no, because that's gonna be hours of me just playing that boss level over and over and over. Like that, I have to have a significant amount of time set aside to do that. And then hopefully I won't just give up. But if I'm doing it late at night, then I'm more likely to give up. I could just skip it for this week and do Tiny Thief or something. Maybe. Maybe. Tiny Thief would be nice. Maybe I'll do a Tiny Thief stream after this. Although, again, it's pretty late. I probably should just... Oh, there's an I guess moment. News. So I guess that's a thing now. Scientists' comments on cookie particles now present in virtually all steel manufactured somethings. Oh wait, I have a screenshot. I don't know why I didn't. Virtually all steel scientists' comments on cookie particles now present in virtually all steel manufactured. Virtually all steel manufactured since cookie production ramped up worldwide. Cookie particles. Another thing is, though, my nose is starting to get ticklish, which happens when I stream for too long. Not that I've been streaming for very long, but these are streams where I talk a lot more, which I think is part of it. News: most bakeries now fitted with ATMs to allow for easy cookie withdrawals and deposits. God, I thought we were there, but there's another 100 million. I'm still not really sure why it happens with my nose. I think... Okay. I'm not addicted to cookies, they're just speculation my fans with too much free time reveal celebrity. That's me. I'm the celebrity. If I can end this stream, I don't know, by like 9:30 maybe, or something like that, and I can schedule the Tiny Thief stream for 10, then I will do that. I will do the Tiny Thief stream. Which I think is doable. We only have... The only things left to get is this Golden Idol for 200 million and then the Wizard Tower for 330. So I think that's doable. Now they found an old sculpted spoon in the temples. Which again seems more reasonable than the plastic fork. Ending by 9:30 seems doable. Scheduling the stream for 10 seems less doable because it always takes me longer than it should to set up the stream. But we'll see. I have to make the thumbnail. Oh, that's good. Not that, I mean, the thumbnail's all set up, but I'm so specific with where I want the, every time I put the date, that's what I have to change for every thumbnail. Every time I fix the date on the stream, I want to make sure it's lined up exactly in the same dimensions as the last date was. So that if you like looked at each one in a slideshow or whatever, they would be, the date wouldn't be moving around, you know. I don't know what that says about me. But it would bother me if they move too much. Because the thing is, well, because if you, after enough streams have passed, oh shit. Okay, let's, Golden Idol tempos are twice as efficient. Lure even greedier adventurers to retrieve your cookies. Now there's a real idle game. Haha, I get it. Temple Run. God, we're already really close to the Wizard Tower. That was a lucky golden cookie I get. All right. Once enough streams have passed, and especially since I sometimes I'll make thumbnails and then have to cancel the stream, and so then I've, you know, and I save it after every time I make a thumbnail, so it'd be more noticeable after enough times I've made a thumbnail. It would the date on the thumbnail will just be moving all over the place. This is boring, but whatever. Farm cookies deemed unfit for vegans, says nutritionist. My finger is getting sore. I could do the daily sweet talk. I could record the daily sweet talk from my phone as this is going. I'm not gonna do it. That would be funny. I just can't stop eating cookies. I think I seriously need help. Real celebrity. Why did I picture Jack Quaid as a celebrity? Every time it says celebrity here, for some reason I'm picturing Jack Quaid. Cookies help me stay thin and healthy, so reveal celebrity. It says, if you look up celebrity under the dictionary, it says it's a picture of Jack Quaid for some reason. Must be a pretty recent dictionary. News: Cookie have an allegedly sports elevator instead of stairway. Cookie Hell paved with flagstone has good intentions. Hang on, what the fuck does that say? Cookie have an allegedly sports elevator instead of stairway. Cookie Hell paved with flagstone as good intentions make for poor building material. What the hell? What? Cookie factories linked to global warming. That's not even funny. Nothing funny about it. I mean, you can see looking at these. So yeah, makes sense. But what are we supposed to do? Stop? The cookies have been named a part of the world wonders. Well, what are we gonna tear down Christ the Redeemer in Brazil just because it's emitting it's tearing a hole in the ozone layer? I don't know if I said that correctly. What I just said actually tracks, given I was reading some of my Letterboxd reviews earlier, and I had a review for a Paul Bunyan cartoon that said Paul Bunyan and Jesus Christ are actually the same person. That's why the statue in Rio is so big, because Paul Bunyan's body is inside the statue. So that tracks. If the Christ the Redeemer statue has Paul Bunyan inside, that would contribute to global warming, because Paul Bunyan does nothing but deforest, you know. I assume deforestation contributes to global warming. Hey, we can afford the wizard tower. All right. Here we go. Summon cookies with magic spells. There it is. Have I seen this before? Achievement unlocked. Bewitched. Have one wizard tower. I don't think I have. I feel like the temple and the wizard tower are new. But there it is. I like the sky. It's interesting. Looks neat. So I guess we'll mute the grandmas. Oh god. Yeah, that's well, this way we get to see what why is that on screen? Go away. Alright, well, that's just there. We'll come back to this in a couple months. Oh, wait. Before we go. Golden cookie. That's just 5 million cookies. It didn't show up on screen, but whatever. It's just 5 million cookies. Yeah, I'll do a Tiny Thief stream. In like half an hour, starting at 10. I think I'll be mostly finishing the game. I think I'm gonna save one of the chapters for a Halloween stream in October, but mostly we'll be finishing it. Other than that chapter, which I shouldn't have done it that way, because I think it is gonna be the conclusion, but whatever. I don't know. We'll see. And then next weekend, continuing Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on Friday, and Lego Worlds stream Sunday. And I'm not exactly sure what, sorry. Yeah. No, yeah. Lego World stream Sunday and Captain Toad stream Saturday. Yeah. That's what it'll be. Yeah. Okay. See you in a bit.